Great, let's get going. Thanks for joining us. We're going to talk a little bit about data-driven transformation with Workplace Analytics and MyAnalytics. My name is Allie Oberg. I'm the product marketing manager on MyAnalytics. So before we dive in, I want to give you a sense for where we're going together in the next 20 minutes or so. So first we'll start at a high level, talk about data-driven transformation. Then I'll demo both of our products, MyAnalytics and Workplace Analytics, and then talk about the other sessions you can go to this week to learn more and how you can get started. So first, data-driven transformation. What we know is that 75% of organizations are trying to transform in some way, to be more agile, to be more competitive. Unfortunately, the reality is that 50% of those transformations fail because people's behavior doesn't change, and frankly, that makes sense. Changing your behavior is really tough. Think about all of the New Year's resolutions you've tried and failed to achieve. The bright spot is that companies that focus on culture are 5 times more likely to succeed in their digital transformation than those who do not focus on culture. And we think that data is going to be the difference maker. So right now, when you think about culture and people, you think about it mostly from a soft science perspective. You're looking at best practices distribution and training, but what's been missing is this data piece, and that's where we come in. So what kind of success have our customers seen using this data? One of our customers dropped their employee attrition rate by 50%. This customer was struggling, one of their teams had a 50% attrition rate. They wanted to look at the data to understand why that might be. What the data revealed was that the most engaged employees were meeting regularly with their one-on-one with their managers. And so this customer created a change program, created manager tools, and tried to incentivize managers to meet more one-on-one with their employees. And the results were staggering. As managers increased the amount of time they spent one-on-one with their employees, the attrition rate dropped in parallel by 50% over the 14-month program. For another customer, the sales reps that adopted the top performer collaboration habits outperformed other sales reps by $237 million. So this customer wanted to understand what their best sales reps were doing and take that information and replicate it across the organization. They found that the top performing salespeople spent 33% more hours with their customers per week, 25% more hours with management, and interestingly enough, had a 25% larger internal network at their own company than other sales reps. So with this information, the customer was able to create dashboards for managers and time tracking tools for sales reps so that everyone could be aware of how time was being spent within the organization. And again, the results were incredible. The sales reps that adopted these tools were able to achieve 130% quota attainment compared to 70% for those who didn't adopt the tools. And finally, another customer was able to give the equivalent of 23 days back per year per employee that were formerly dedicated to meetings. So this customer was struggling with low engagement and low innovation across their organization, and when they looked at the data, they saw that large meetings and recurring meetings and a common conflict in time with your manager were all correlated strongly with low engagement and low innovation. And so they implemented a coaching program with employees and managers, and they were able to reduce meetings by 4 hours a week, increase focus hours by 4 hours a week, and overall organizational load decreased by 50%. So those are just 3 examples of ways you can use this data to transform your organization and support your transformation efforts. But there are a lot of different ways that you can use this data to support transformation along many different lines. So we think about them in 3 categories. First, create capacity. So when you think about transformation, the first thing you need to do is kind of clear out the bad habits, clear out the clutter so you can make room for new habits, mental space, and actual time to generate new collaboration behaviors. Second is grow mastery. So you want to identify the best practices in your organization, where are the bright spots, who's doing things really well, and replicate them across the organization. And finally, you want to orchestrate your networks. You want to identify where the strong networks are in your organization and harness and use those networks to support your transformation efforts. So what data are we really using when we talk about this data that I've been alluding to? It's all data from the Microsoft graph. This is the largest database of work insights and behaviors ever created, and what's beautiful about it is it's all a byproduct of doing work in Microsoft 365. So you don't have to ask employees to do anything incremental to collect data. You don't have to do any data collection. It's all already there waiting for you to use. And so on top of this Microsoft graph, we've created two products, MyAnalytics and Workplace Analytics. MyAnalytics is the personal productivity dashboard to help you understand how you spend your time and who you spend your time with. Workplace Analytics looks at the exact same data on a de-identified aggregate level to try and understand trends in terms of how groups of people work at your company. And all of these products are possible because of our deep commitment to trust. All trust is handled, all data is handled behind the Microsoft 365 trust boundary. Everything is GDPR compliant. You customers have complete control over data aggregation, usage, and access. Workplace Analytics uses header-level metadata only. MyAnalytics, again, to reiterate, is a personal and private, and only you have access to your own personal productivity information, unless you choose to share it with someone else. So now I'll demo MyAnalytics for you, if I can. So this is MyAnalytics in your Outlook. So I just got a calendar invite from Joni Sherman. Can you not see it? Great. So I just got an email from Joni Sherman who, and what you'll see this gray bar, and this is MyAnalytics, knowing that next week I have a lot of meetings already scheduled. And it's saying, hey, Allie, would you like to reserve some time for focused work? And so I can decline this meeting with Joni, but I also can click here and see the available times on my calendar where I can book 2 hours of uninterrupted focus time for me to spend working on my priorities. I can book this time right from the sidebar here, and then click done, and it automatically appears on my calendar, protected safe time. Then I can go down to this email, which is from Isaiah. He says, just following up on an email he sent me last week asking for my feedback. I probably read this email while I was in the lunch line or something and didn't write down the to-do in my to-do list. And so this didn't get captured and I didn't do it. And so what MyAnalytics has done for me is it uses natural language processing to identify phrases that look like commitments either that I've made or requests that other people are making of me. And it logs them. And so if you click see my to-dos, you can see all of the to-dos on the far right. And so I see now, I said I'll send you feedback by the end of the day, and I didn't do that. So now I know that I have all these things that are outstanding, and I can complete them. Next, you can see every week you get an email from MyAnalytics summarizing your productivity data from the previous week. So here I know that I spent just shy of 30 hours in collaboration time and 11 hours in focus time, which is pretty unbalanced. So next week I might consider trying to book more focus time in advance. I see that I spent 40% of my time multitasking while I was in meetings, indicating that those meetings might not be very helpful. Maybe I don't need to attend, I can delegate. And that I spent 65% of my time with one of my coworkers, so we might have a divide and conquer approach to meetings going forward. You can click right from this email out to your personal productivity dashboard to get even more insights. What I'll point out here is there's this bar here where you can see that MyAnalytics notices that you haven't had a one-on-one with your manager in a while, and so it prompts you to go ahead and book that. Similarly, and then here you see that the people that you're spending your time with. So to the far left are all the people I've spent 3, 4 or more hours with, and to the far right are the people who I haven't spent as much time with, and so I can manage my network a little bit better, know who I'm spending my time with. So that's MyAnalytics, and again, this is only available, this data and this dashboard is only available to me. My manager does not see this, no IT administrator sees this. The only people who can see this are people who I elect to share it with up here. So now I'll open up Workplace Analytics, and again, Workplace Analytics is looking at the same data, de-identified on an aggregate level, trying to understand trends of how people work together. Hopefully this opens. There we go. Okay, so when you open up Workplace Analytics, this is where you come to. You see in this demo company, we have 10,000 licensed employees on Workplace Analytics. You see that you can click into the Explore, and you'll see that on average, over the course of this time frame, which you can change, over the past year, employees spent 20.7 hours collaborating on average in the week, and it breaks out by work day versus after hours, which you can see here. If you scroll down a little bit, you see that the same information is broken out by department, so you can see that, understandably, sales is spending more time in collaboration than operations. You can also click in and see that marketing had, here, I'm gonna remove this. Click marketing, and you can see that in the past 4 months, marketing collaboration hours have spiked. So you can try and understand a little bit more about why that may have occurred, like digging more into the data. I'll scroll back up here, and you can see, just show you a little bit more of what we can do here. So you can click into the meetings overview. Here we give you a cost estimate of the investment your company has made in the time frame on low quality meetings. And the way we calculate low quality meetings is redundant hours. So if you have a lot of the same people in the same department in the same meeting, multitasking hours, and conflict rates. So if you're over double booked. So you can understand that on roughly, if your company invested $13.9 million in the last year in low quality meetings alone. So a huge opportunity for efficiency and cost savings. You can also look more at the management and coaching to understand whether managers are spending enough time with their direct reports. And you can look into the networks and collaboration to understand what teams are meeting with other teams to avoid silos and make sure that the people who need to collaborate with each other are doing that. Finally, you can look at the queries. So all of that is like a more facilitated guided experience by Workplace Analytics, but the other capability that we have here is that you can bring your own data to Workplace Analytics, see what the correlations are between this collaboration behavior and the data that you have in your HR systems or in your business insights, and try and understand whether any of this data correlates with business outcomes. You can also export everything out of Workplace Analytics and do higher power regressions in Power BI. You can also do more advanced visualizations. That's that. And bring us back in here. All right. So we're working with companies across all industries and geographies that are trying to transform culture. It's everything from retail to CPG to insurance and everywhere from Japan to South Africa. We're also leading the way in research, trying to understand how we can really use this data to inform transformation and then use that research and incorporate it into our product roadmap so that you have the freshest management insights embedded right into the product. So in terms of next steps, you can reach out if you're interested in learning more to your account exec to schedule a deep dive with product owners. You can also explore with your team on our online assets. So we have insights.office.com, and we also have a MyAnalytics Sway that's more specific to MyAnalytics. Most importantly, you can attend our other Ignite sessions. So we have 4 other sessions. There's one later today that's a fireside chat featuring 2 of our customers, Freddie Mac and Thermo Fisher. It's actually booked up. So there's an overflow room in the Hyatt that you can go watch it in. You can also see on tomorrow we have a session that's product experts are going to go deep on both of the products. And then On Wednesday morning, we're going to do an overview of privacy and GDPR, so you can ask any privacy-related questions you may have. And then on Wednesday afternoon, we'll do a more MyAnalytics specific session. So if we have time for questions, we're happy to take them. Otherwise, we'll hope to see you at our booth, which is over there by the Teams block, and or at one of our sessions later in the week. Thanks for listening.